This is the story, and here's the whole thing. And I know that there's details that I still have figured out, but they don't, the details are the fun part. Yeah, but here's the thing, is that I figured it the fuck out, man. That's the thing. The big what the fuck, And if there's a bigger one than this, then I don't even know how to handle it. Because this explains so fucking much, and everybody thinks I'm fucking crazy. And that tells me again that I'm probably fucking right. I know that I'm right. I feel that I'm right. I feel it in every part of me, and this is so weird that no one else gets it. It's so weird that no one else gets it. I don't understand. I don't understand. Now you don't feel it like I feel it. Now you don't see it like I see it. I don't understand. The colors. You see brown. You see brown. And just brown sand. And that's all you fucking see. And there's so many colors in that brown. And if you spin it, the colors stick together and you have these plates of them. They're thin layers, but they're large sections and they're layered on top of each other. It's the densities. And it's just, how do you not see it? How do you not see it? The same way you don't see the water shooting out of the mountain when it's a fucking torrent, when it dribbles in. The same way you don't see that. You don't see this amazing fucking thing. I'm the crazy one because I do see it. And it is really there. That's the thing. It is really there. I know it is. Because it's what explains it all. It's how gravity works. It's how the magnetic lines work. It's how things work. This is how, and it's like, if how could this be wrong when this is the world around us? When this explains physics, and this is physics. Of what we call physics, anyways. Of what we allow our children to learn, anyways. There's so much more to this world than the fucking theory that they put forth in fucking schools. That you're not allowed to experience it, and you're not allowed to play in it because you're considered a fucking twack and a weirdo if somebody catches you somewhere doing something they think is odd, which would be nothing more than trying to figure out what the fuck is this feeling right here. When I come to this spot, I have these pulling sensations. When I move my arm, it's as if I'm dragging something along with me. And am I the only person in the whole wide world that's ever had these experiences? Where you go somewhere and you're physically experiencing things around you that you don't understand because you haven't been taught them. So, fuck me for trying to understand it. My experiments. Fuck me for my buckets of dirt. I don't care. I do care, but I don't care because I wouldn't change a fucking thing. I wanted to understand. I do get it, and I don't understand why you don't want to. You're happy with the doldrum bullshit, fucking day-to-day punch the clock. Here's your 500 social security garbage life of backpacks and fucking buses. Ignoring it right next to you is a pile of precious metals. Worth more than anything you're ever gonna make on Social Security and your fucking jobs. Even you rich motherfuckers that think you're so great in your teaching professions and what the fuck ever, you don't make shit compared to the dust that's in this car that I just won't vacuum out. And that's the truth. The leftover dust that isn't even purposely packed somewhere is worth more than your incomes are ever gonna be. And then nobody gives a fuck about this. It can't be true. It can't be true. It can't be true, so therefore you don't want it to be true. And that's fucked up. You fuck it up for everybody. Because you don't want to believe in it. And I don't understand because it isn't a matter of belief. It's the fucking truth. It's physically fucking there. It's there. Take your little testometers and stuff it wherever you want to. It's going to tell you the same fucking thing. It's a concentration of tiny particles. That's a ton more than your fucking nuggets and your bullshit that you pan out of the fucking waters thinking you're so great. You're throwing the most of it down the fucking river. You don't even understand what you're doing as you pan that fucking shit. You're lucky you get anything at all. It's the very last of possibilities of you getting anything the way you do it, and it's because you follow the way they tell you to, and that's to pan with water, H2O. Right? You take H2O. You take water. and you pan it, and gold will drop to the bottom because it's heavy, and it's heavier, it's got a heavy density, blah, 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 blah. And there you go. And that's what you do. And then you only find the bigger pieces. That's all you find because you're fucking stupid. Why is that? Why am I saying that? Why am I saying that? Because I'm an asshole motherfucker? Yeah, that too. But also because you're not panning in H2O. Okay? Water in our rivers that comes from the sky and probably the oceans, but I haven't been there to test it, is H2O2. Not H2O. So in H2O, yeah, gold will probably drop to the bottom. I don't know. I haven't tested that theory. I've only panned in H2O2, which is saline. Okay, H2O2 is hydrochloric acid. That is saline. It is the same thing you put into your eyes when you have contacts. It's a salt water that's you know, it's our tears, our saliva, it's all made of this H2O2. And it's salt water. So think about that. When you go to Salt Lake City and you go into the Great Salt Lake, it's a novelty because the heavier things float. Right? The heavier things float. So why the fuck don't you understand that when you pan in H2O2, the heavier stuff, the denser shit is going to fucking float? Not sink to the goddamn bottom. You're throwing all the good stuff out because the good stuff floats in H2O2. And this is basic fucking molecular fucking biology and science. I didn't make this shit up. But you're too fucking arrogant and stupid to give a fuck about that little O on the end of a molecule and that it fucking changes everything. The density, the buoyancy, and whether or not what you're looking for is at the bottom or the top. You're wrong. All of you are wrong because of that right there, and you can all fuck off if you think I'm the crazy one. Because you're the stupid motherfuckers walking around H2O water and thinking it's all the fucking same. It's not. Ask your fucking local site. Google that shit, dumb fucks. Even Google it. You can Google it. It will tell you the difference between H2O and H2O2 if you're too fucking stupid to understand the Great Salt Lake comparison. That things float. Heavier things float in that fucking water because of the buoyancy, because of that oxygen atom that isn't in H2O but is in H2O2, which is what the fucking rivers and everything else is. So maybe tap water, unless you're hauling in your kitchen sink tap water up into the mountains to pan your gold, I highly fucking doubt you're using anything but the river water, which is, again, H2O2. Hydrochloric acid, which is fucking saline. Salt water. Probably the same as the oceans. The bottom of the oceans probably have nothing. But if we scoop the top off, maybe we mine the top. I don't know. It doesn't matter. Fuck you all anyways. That's what I wanted to say. Just fuck off. Every fucking one of you fuck off. You're too fucking stupid to get it. It ain't my fucking problem. Molecular science. Molecules, bondage, how it's all tied together. That's it. It's not that fucking difficult. H2O versus H2O2. Right there. H2O versus H2O2. It fucking matters, you dumb fucks.